You said what? Obama endorsed you. Damn, when I beat you, that's crazy. Hey, it don't matter, bro. Hey, a win's a win. Let them know I said thank you, bro. Like, for real. She a real one. Damn, man. At the first birthday party, I meant to give a speech, bro. I was able to spank your daddy. BTA, man, because of you, you know what I'm saying? All because of you. Yeah, because of the bullshit trade they did with you. The trade I did with you is probably the most even trade you probably had the whole out of all your trades, bro. Fuck what the analyzer said. I get what the analyzer said, but you Cook in a second for Saquon, that's not equal, bro. Nah, fam, we not about to. Nah, bro, nigga, we knew what he was gonna do behind that old line, bro. Within them video. Hey man, if that rookie go off like that, more power to him. But Cook had like 24 TDs last season, some shit.
Few places are richer in tradition, more steeped in nostalgia than this old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, the home
Huh?
of the Ohio State Buckeyes in the
No, no,
Scarlet
I said
Parade. Have this
if
place
Henderson go off, it
rocking
is what it
already.
is. But
Here he comes from inside
I
his own
said Cook had
5.
24 TDs
Really
last year, bro. I'm not
disciplined
about that.
job by the coverage unit to get down
I
there and
think he
make a
led
stop
running
for
back
an
for
ID.
TDs.
So Ohio State's offense takes the field. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
Yes, he is, Reese, and it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you
It
can
wasn't nothing
really
like what
highlight a
Saquon
guy
was
with
doing.
his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
I know the passing game sells. The
Not
passing game is
compared to
exciting, but
Saquon or even
it's not
Henry, bro.
exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. Try to get the edge
Nah,
with a
it's
quick
the way we
touchback.
do shit don't make sense, bro.
And the Buckeyes get
Zara,
past the sticks.
Just rip
stop.
something very easy, very
Like you
reliable.
should,
Flip it forward,
huh?
let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards.
Jumping
Nice
up and
job
down
there.
and shit
Nice
all on the,
execution. First
just
down.
jumping in the air and
Can't
doom.
find his
Like
man as
why?
he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last
Man,
time. Let's see if they throw it again. The inside handoff. Ripping up a
yeah,
pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The
girl.
Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to the back.
Uh-oh,
Still on
crib.
his feet at the 45. Open runway ahead. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone,
Yeah,
looking for a space. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger.
Nah,
and
they
get rid of the ball,
did the
and they
same thing
knocked
for
it
mine, the
free.
forced
So let's
loss,
give the
but
secondary tons of
that's my
credit, right,
first loss
Reese?
in
They
the
were doing an
season. And then the
outstanding
team I
job at the
lost to, it
back end
wasn't
in
a
coverage,
home
not
game,
allowing
so I
any
ain't had no,
receivers
no
open. That's why
visitors
the
coming to the
DB had to
game and all
keep
that
holding
shit.
it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
He'll start this drive firing. That's caught. It's Griffin.
Yeah.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Hawkeyes.
No, but the crazy thing is the Buffalo user, there was a user and he left. So it should be, to me,
Hand off from the shotgun.
that should be an automatic win.
The defense. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them
that underplay you had sent.
something big.
No doubt, Reese. And I think it's a great start to the season. Like, again, you have goals and you have midpoint of the season where you're at right now.
Yeah, the dude with the dribble, I think that shit already ended.
In one of the best conferences in all of college football. And, Jesse, they're doing that in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they've been able to handle the stage and handle the pressure.
I don't even know what they consider the dribble. Is that like when the nigga
they've shown up on big stages,
like trying to shake somebody?
And they've been able to deliver. This game, though, is the biggest yet. If they keep on the pace they're at, they're going to be playing for a Big Ten championship.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Got it. And he'll run out of bounds.
All right, bro.
Just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Fans are bringing the noise on first and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Iowa. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill
hungry?
to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner will be brought down. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Buys a little time with his feet. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. And the Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone.
Once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away. He'll pull it down. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Hawkeyes will punt it away on fourth down. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. To throw, it's Combs. He wants to go deep. Makes the catch. Lee gets it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. Running back searching for a hole. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Shakes off the defender. Spins away with great balance. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. To the ground with the back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get it through the air. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Running it back, it's Ventura. He's got great speed. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. They'll try the run. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Fast motion from the offense. Wants to throw. It's Combs. Got his man quickly. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Buckeyes are threatening in the red zone. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Steps away to find some room. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Ventura.
Just a nice completion, short game. Now you get to 3rd down. 3rd down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on 3rd down, I still got that 4th down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics.
Not enough space. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Running back goes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. South Carolina showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got it.
The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Throws for the tight end. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Bringing it back. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return man after the pick as he gets it all the way to the 44-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Buys a little time. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The short hands, it's Ventura. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Buckeyes! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got it low.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On second down, wants to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. Looking for a block. It's Ventura. Touchdown, Ohio State. How about that special teams play? No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on there. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to buy time. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking to move it through the air. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. And the Hawkeyes will hustle to the line. On second down, looking again to throw. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high, and wide on that one.
And here's a great example of living to play another day. QB in the pocket, nobody open, throw it out of bounds.
Power football with the run. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you?
The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, too.
They'll line up for a second down play. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking to pass on second down. It's complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success, and now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run, after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Looking to throw on second down. Trying to get behind the defense. And he's got it inside the 20. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now first down from the 46. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. They make the stop to the 19 after a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Hit as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. First down for this offense. Give to the running back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. Leaves it with the back. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man to the left. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
And that's the beauty of run and play action. Everybody sucks up, plays the run, and you get to slip that tight end down the field with a full head of steam and make a big play.
They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Logan.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He gets it out to the 17. The cover unit right there to make the stop. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Caught close to the marker. It's Savage. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Punts for the tackle. The ball squirts free. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble? And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. They'll go to the ground. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Gets it out quickly. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Logan. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Trying to get to him. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Deep shot for the end zone. Fires and picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we could put a few 1st downs together, we're looking really good.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking for a man. It's Combs. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Iowa has the ball back on offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Breaks the tackle. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. And the Hawkeyes want to crank the tempo.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. They're bringing heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The offense set for a first down play. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Dropping back, it's Combs. Going downfield for the big play. And it's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Reeled it in and just made the house call. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand-new game. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Louisville. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for him. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Finds the tight end. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Complete downfield. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The Hawkeyes will have it 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The aerial assault continues. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Ripping through the defense. Touchdown, Iowa! A great catch and run for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt.